Well, we got a special treat today. We got Shawn Reida in. As many of you know and remember him, he's one of the, he was the premier #1 resident magician. He's here today. We're happy to have him, and he's going to show us one of his favorite effects. But he told me something as we were shooting about an argument he had with my father, which is interesting. And then I just want to say one comment, if you would share that. This is a story I didn't even know. What were you talking about there, Shawn?
I'm happy to share that. For many years, when I worked for Joe Stevens, we had an ongoing debate about certain types of effects, and he said that that one of the weakest effects in magic was the penetration effect, and I kind of disagree with it because I've seen so many good penetration effects. That's why we put together the block cord for Stevens Magic, and basically this one. But there's a lot of great effects in
John Cornelius pin through Bill.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Yeah. You can't hardly beat. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, today we want to show you an effect that basically I've been performing for a couple of years, and as a matter of fact, it's my closer for my show. It gives me standing ovations, and personally, I think it's probably one of the strongest effects in my show. And we want to show it to you today if we can. This is called the glass penetration, and it was actually created by, or Old English glass penetration, created by Peter Warlock way back, probably the 40s or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, a long time ago. And it was put together by Supreme Magic, and they built them and sold a lot of them. There's been many versions out on the market. In my personal opinion, I think the larger that the item gets, then the more impressive it is. I've seen some recent pieces by certain companies that are really small.
Yeah.
They look great. They're
Micro.
They're micro. They're wonderful tricks. But the larger you get, the stronger it gets. And so we just want to show you this little item right here. This is called what do we call it?
This is glass penetration.
The glass penetration.
Yeah.
And keep the name.
Basically what you've got is you got a piece of glass in there. I don't know if you can hear this, but always tap it on the side. And at the beginning of my show, I actually pull it out and I walk around the audience while the music is playing, and they tap on it to make sure it is indeed a solid piece of glass. And you can see here that it is. So basically the way this works is you cover up the glass with some panels right there. Good job. All right, that's looking really good.
Last one.
There you go.
Just like that.
And you basically take a needle with a ribbon on it like this, and you give it a couple of tries. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
Through the glass it goes.
Very visual.
One little thing I like to do is I like to hold the ribbon up so they can see what's going on.
Nice move.
Okay, the next time you want to give it another tap. 1, 2, 3.
I love your subtlety of tapping the glass right before it goes through.
That's
awesome.
right. We like to do that because
Yeah.
that's a nice little add-on. And then back again through. Just like you're sewing. That's little star trap is, here we go, all the way through like so. And then of course back again, 1, 2, 3. Through the glass.
Wow.
And there it is. Now, at this point, you can see that the thread is actually threaded back and forth through the glass. And for the grand finale, what you do is you just grab it from the middle like this, and you just lift it straight up.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
Give it a little tap.
How cool is
And
that?
so now you have a solid piece of glass, or plastic in this case, and you've penetrated 4 times, and then you've also lifted it straight out of the prop. But anyway, that is
It's a great ending.
yeah, that's a great ending, and it's just one of my favorite tricks in the whole show.
Yeah, and you do it well. That little subtle psychology that you use and that you employ, and this the motions and the speed and the momentum that's the key to this to any good performance. But yeah, it's nice size right off the bat. I mean, we don't have the measurements there, but he's right. I can see why you have that need for that exponential size, because if it is small, if you're up close, okay, you get it, but in terms of being away, you don't see anything. With this one, you do. So I totally see your point, Shawn.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in and showing it.
Thank you.
We're
One
looking
of my
forward to seeing your
favorite
show.
things. Thanks.
We miss you. We love you, Shawn Reida.
Thank you.
Take care. Thanks, Giro.
You bet.